WrestleMania is the biggest wrestling event of the year, and it features high-profile matches on a global stage. After this year's poor build-up to a few of the matches, how was WrestleMania 31 as a whole? Allow me to explain. The action started on the kickoff show with the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Championship match between the Usos, The New Day, Los Matadores, and Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. This match was fantastic and one you really need to see. It should have been on the main card as it featured lots of fast-paced action, 6 spots, and it really highlighted the tag team division. Kidd and Cesaro retained their tag team championships here. What followed was the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. This was a very entertaining match and it featured a few cool spots. The biggest story to come out of this match was Mizdow finally turning on The Miz as he eliminated him from the Battle Royal. It will be interesting to see how WWE plays out the Miz vs Mizdow rivalry going forward. Big Show won the match by last eliminating Mizdow. The first match on the official WrestleMania card was the ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship between Stardust, R-Truth, Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler, Luke Harper, Dean Ambrose, and the champion, Wade Barrett. This was a high-impact, high-risk match that I think lived up to the hype, and one that should be seen by wrestling fans. Bryan won by grabbing the belt, which confused me a little bit. I thought for sure Dean Ambrose would win and have a lengthy run with the belt. Bryan, on the other hand, is already a main event star, and in my eyes, he should be on the world title scene instead of on the Intercontinental Championship scene. What followed was the battle between Randy Orton and Seth Rollins. This match cut the momentum of WrestleMania going as they delivered with a fantastic bout. These two went back and forth the entire match. Rollins had a sick moonsault to the outside of the ring, a missed Phoenix Splash, and a curb stomp that was countered into an awesome RKO by Orton for the win. It was a great match that proved that Rollins can really hang with the best of them in the ring. The next bout was the Game versus the Icon as Triple H and Sting finally clashed in the ring. This match was incredible. Aside from the in-ring action, there were run-ins from both D-Generation X and the New World Order that had my inner childhood jumping for joy as the Monday Night War unfolded at WrestleMania. This is a must-see match that was ultimately won by Triple H, which shocked me as I thought Sting would for sure come away with the win. Definitely check out this match. After a musical performance by Skylar Grey and Kid Ink, the tag team match between Paige and AJ and the Bella Twins took place. This match was solid and it spotlighted the women's division on wrestling's biggest stage. I could see all 4 of these women wrestling for the Divas title sometime later down the line. Paige and AJ got the win here. Next on the card was the United States Championship match between John Cena and Rusev. This match wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. Overall, it was just good in my opinion. It started out slow before picking up in the end. Cena got the win and the US title by pinning Rusev after Rusev collided with Lana. I think Lana and Rusev are destined to part ways, but Rusev's feud with John Cena is far from over. After an entertaining segment in which The Rock and Ronda Rousey of UFC beat up on Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, Bray Wyatt and The Undertaker took center stage. This was a great match that told a fantastic story. It was WWE's version of Freddy vs. Jason and I loved it. The Phenom picked up the win over Wyatt, and hopefully a WrestleMania 32 match with the Icon Sting is on the horizon. The main event followed as Roman Reigns challenged Brock Lesnar for the WWE title. Lesnar dominated for most of the match. Reigns later shoved Lesnar's head into the ring post and Lesnar started gushing blood. Reigns then started to gain control until both men were knocked out by a Lesnar F5. Enter Mr. Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins sprinted to the ring and cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase to make it a triple threat. A few moments later, Rollins pinned Reigns for the win and the title. He walked in as Mr. Money in the Bank and walked out of WrestleMania as WWE World Heavyweight Champion. It was a great way to end the night and cap off a great WrestleMania. WrestleMania 31 was a great show, and despite its poor build-up, it delivered as every match on the card was entertaining to watch, and it made the entire event great. Rollins may have stolen the title at the end of the night, but Sting and Triple H stole the show with their encounter that, for one night at least, resurrected the Monday Night War. I highly recommend you watch this WrestleMania. It was amazing and one people will be talking about for years to come.